For this project, you'll need a Superfine yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. You can find the list of the materials in the description box, and if you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe for more of these types of tutorials. Create a chain in multiples of 2. For my size, that would be 72 chains. Next, we're going to double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. Next, we're going to double crochet back into the chain that we skipped just before our double crochet stitch. These 2 stitches is called a cross double crochet stitch, and if you'd like to see it in full detail, I have a separate video for this in the description box. Next, we're going to skip the next chain and make a double crochet in the next chain. Double crochet back into the chain that you skipped, and those 2 stitches is called again a cross double crochet stitch. Now cross double crochet in every 2 chains until you only have 1 chain left. Double crochet at the very last chain. Row number 2, chain 1 and turn. Chain 1 here does not count as part of the stitch. Now row number 2, we're going to single crochet in the back loop in each stitch. Continue with row number 3 with a chain of 3 and turn your work. Chain 3 here will count as 1 double crochet stitch. Next, we're going to skip the next stitch, then double crochet in the next stitch. Next, we're going to double crochet back into the stitch that we skipped. And then these 2 stitches will create a cross double crochet stitch. Next, cross double crochet stitch in every 2 stitches until you reach the end of the row. End of row number 3, we're going to double crochet in the 3rd chain of the turning chain 3. Repeat row number 2 and row number 3 until you have a total of 44 rows or up to the length of your choice, ending with a single crochet back loop row. Here I have my first panel and I have about 44 rows in total, ending with a single crochet back loop row. If you notice that your panel is curling up at the bottom, you may need to loosen your tension a little bit or try to keep your tension as steady as possible throughout the entire panel. Repeat the pattern from the very beginning to create the second panel. Once you have both of your panels, we're going to start with the shoulder seam, and for this we're going to need a tape measure to mark the end points of the seam. For my size, I'm going to seam at about 2 inches from the corner, and for this we're going to join the yarn at the end point and then single crochet in each stitch of both panels until you reach the end of the corner. After that, we're going to do the same for the other corner as well. Use a stitch marker to mark the end point between the side seam and the opening of the armhole. For my size, that would be 7 inches from the bottom of the top, or about 23 rows in total. Feel free to adjust this according to your size. To seam the sides, join the yarn on both corners of the panel, then make 2 single crochet in every cross double crochet row, then single crochet in every single crochet back loop row. Do this until you reach the stitch marker. Now seam the other side, then we will continue with the sleeves. For the sleeves, join the yarn at the side seam of the top and then chain 3. Chain 3 here will count as 1 double crochet or 1 stitch. Make 2 double crochet in each cross double crochet row. Chain 1, skip the single crochet back loop row and then make 2 double crochet in each cross double crochet row. Repeat this all the way around. Place 1 double crochet in each of the single crochet back loop row at the shoulder seam. End of round, slip stitch at the third chain of the beginning chain 3, and that ends round number 1. For round 2, chain 3 and repeat the pattern from the previous round. Repeat round number 2 until you have a total of 9 rounds, or until the length of the sleeve will reach just below the shoulders. Make the second sleeve, fasten off, cut the yarn, and weave in all of the ends. That ends our tutorial for today. If you have any questions or requests, please feel free to leave a comment below, subscribe, or simply hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.